When you look at countries around the world, New Zealand, Ireland, Scotland, even us here in England, and across other places as well, you do wonder with the governments that are in charge of these countries whether they're actually trying to get them back on their own 2 feet, or there's, some kind of scheme afoot to deliberately crash them, according to the conspiracy theorists who lately have been vindicated on many, many other things. And people are finding it increasingly hard to get by and to pay for basic necessities, gas, electricity, and all that sort of thing, and effectively could do with a bit of a leg up. Well, I'll tell you what I've been reading, and I'll do that next. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Thursday. Hope you're doing all right. I'm in my house again. It's quite comfortable on this sofa. I'm comfortably seated in my own home. I like it. Well, speaking of home and home life, a lot of people are struggling, aren't they, even still, with basic necessities, some more than others. It's a case of eat or heat in many, many cases. And a lot of people trying to claim help off the state, universal credit or anything of that nature. Problem is with universal credit, you don't get a reasonable amount of money depending on your circumstances. You could have a family of four, husband, wife, 2 kids, and they could get an amount which could be far greater than a single person living on their own in a flat with disabilities or other things preventing them from going out to work, yet they are given a mere pittance. By the time their rent's paid, they've got nothing. So you have to ask yourself, does the system work for the claimant? Does the system work for everybody? Well, there's a lobby group that's been getting involved in this, and look what they've come up with. They basically want the DWP to scrap universal credit altogether and replace it with a scheme that guarantees Britons get £654 a month minimum. Now, when you do the maths, that's basically 50% of minimum wage over the course of a month. 654 quid. That would certainly keep the wolves from many doors, I'm sure, although some would argue still not good enough. But what gets me is the wording. They've called it a guaranteed decent income scheme. Like UBI, wouldn't you say? I do wonder if that is a trip down in this direction, just gradually, subtly shuffling us down that way, so we all get hooked on the idea of getting a benefit from a source which could be switched off if we come reliant on it. And I've even seen today on LBC they've been discussing similar things. Have a look. So as you can see, it's all heading in the direction of some kind of overall reform yet again, and be interesting to keep an eye on. Let me know what your circumstances are. Are you claiming anything? Are you worried about all this? Is it fit for purpose? And where do you think it should go? Or is it more of the Tories trying to make it look like they're trying to get people into work, whether they're capable of it or not? Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you soon with another one. Toodaloo.